morning, YouTubers! On SpongeBob 101 back here again on the SpongeBob channel after like 2 months of no videos. Okay, so today's video, SpongeBob episode 216, Cave Dwelling Sponge, as well as the Clam Whisperer episode review video. And today, of course, I'm recording this on September 24th, so today is a Sunday. The episode came out yesterday, September 23rd. You should be seeing this on the morning of Sunday, so yeah. But anyway, so I got to watch the episodes off iTunes, and I've got to say, some general comments is just that I really noticed how Patrick is really just being like a bum, like some kind of baby, which I'm really not very fond of. In fact, I think it's really annoying. It's like, SpongeBob has to I'll get into greater detail later, but SpongeBob is like treating Patrick like a baby, and Patrick seems to really like being like a baby. So, in previous seasons or for the history of SpongeBob, Patrick's more of the not really babyish, I guess, just childish, but well, this in season 11 takes it to a whole new level. I don't know why, and that's probably my greatest pet peeve about the new episodes. But anyway, so Cave Dwelling Sponge. I apologize for my voice because I'm still recovering from a flu. Okay, so Cave Dwelling Sponge, basically SpongeBob and Patrick are on this hike in this forest that we saw previously in Bummer Vacation, and something similar to that, like the one in To Save a Squirrel, if you remember that episode from season 5. Alright, so they're going on a hike so they can stay healthy and all that, and they find this. Patrick accidentally sticks his tongue onto the ice, which reminds me of like Crab's a la mode. Remember in that episode, whereas Patrick stuck his tongue to the pole in the Krusty Krab when everything was frozen. That was pretty funny. But anyway, so SpongeBob unfreezes Patrick's tongue using hot chocolate, and that causes the ice to melt, revealing the prehistoric sponge. Alright, this sponge that looks something like SpongeBob, but yet doesn't really look anything like SpongeBob. And so what happens is, basically, he's really attracted to SpongeBob's shoes, the squeaking of to be specific, and so he ends up following SpongeBob all around Bikini Bottom, especially when SpongeBob goes to work, and messes up a whole lot of stuff on the way, causing SpongeBob to get arrested for a couple things, okay? And Mr. Krabs actually visits SpongeBob in jail, which is pretty amazing because SpongeBob has never gotten into jail. I mean, if you think about it, it's always Mr. Puff going into jail because of SpongeBob, and this is the first time that SpongeBob is actually being arrested and put into jail. Even in the episode Driven to Tears. Oh, okay, this is not really the first time. This is probably the second time, because Driven to Tears, SpongeBob took Patrick's place in jail, but that was different because this time he was literally arrested. So yeah, different. But anyway, so the prehistoric sponge goes on a rampage and completely well, he just rampages, and so SpongeBob tries to calm him down. They have this like random random dance thingy on top of City Hall, and the prehistoric sponge destroys the City Hall, which turns out to be actually good for the city because he saves them millions of dollars. And that's how the episode ends. Honestly, I'll give it a 3 out of 5. I didn't really find it very interesting. I mean, it's okay, I guess, that they had a prehistoric, and they brought something like something from SB129 and SpongeBob BC back a little bit, but still, in terms of the storyline, I didn't really particularly enjoy it. It wasn't really funny. Honestly, it actually felt like one of those episodes that go on for 4 minutes. And, when the episode ended, I didn't even realize it ended, because everything was so fast-paced, but yet it was such a long episode. So, the point that I got out of the episode was really nothing, but I guess that's just the thing sometimes. You gotta have episodes that, don't really have any point to it, but they still are just nice to watch. I mean, this one wasn't really nice to watch for that matter, but still, you gotta have those episodes that fill in for those fill in the spots where you can't really have a really action pack or have a great plot line. So I guess that's why they came out with Cave Dwelling Sponge. It wasn't really amazing, but I don't know about you guys, but I really didn't think it was that amazing. What I did think was a little bit more amazing was the sister episode, which was the Clam Whisperer. And so basically it comes down to the migration of clams, and I think the pink pearl owner, remember in that episode where there was the jellyfish migration, and there was a whole thing about jellyfishing nets. Here the message was not to feed wild animals, because SpongeBob wanted to have a closer look at the clams, and because of that he put food out for the clams, and they got attracted to him. And so after a whole day of stealing people's food, the Bikini Bottomites and Mr. Krabs and Squidward, of course. Squidward was particularly ticked off about it. I mean, imagine if you sprayed with clam poop and all that. That's pretty darn disgusting, okay? I gotta say that. So because of that, they wanted SpongeBob to chase the clams out of town. And so that's what SpongeBob did over an entire season. So that's 3 months. So SpongeBob pretended to be a clam. And by the way, I think that was the best part of the episode, because that was pretty funny, SpongeBob trying to be clam and all that. But yeah, so he leaves them way far out, and one season later he returns to Bikini Bottom, and actually he figures out that the life of a clam is pretty cool. So he turns his bed into a nest, and he even spits a pearl out at the end before he goes to sleep. So that's actually pretty darn funny. Of course, the side story was excuse me, Mr. Krabs really getting into the getting the clams to give him pearls, and so he'll be rich and all that. So I think that was a great excuse me I think that was a great additional bonus that they put in the episode, because again, bringing out the character of the characters. So Squid's really concerned about cleanliness, and Mr. Krabs, of course, money. So yeah, and I also am quite pleased that he brought back Perch Perkins. Yeah, that news reporter guy that's not there a lot. I mean, the most recent time we actually saw him was in the Goodbye Krabby Patty shorts, where he completely went crazy over frozen Krabby Patties. So yeah, I'm glad that the Clam Whisperer actually brought out a lot of the classic SpongeBob themes, but yet put it in a new format, I guess. I mean, with clams. It's pretty darn cool. So overall, I'll give the Clam Whisperer a 3.5 out of 5. Now again, these two episodes weren't really those that stood out to me a lot, but I still enjoyed watching them. And of course, replay value, it's a 50-50. I mean, if you like the episode, definitely watch it again. If you don't like it, it's okay. I mean, it's still a decent episode. It's not that bad, okay? So, yeah, what do you guys think about the two episodes? Comment in the box below. I love to see what you guys think. Alright, make sure to subscribe, like, favorite, comment, etc. Sorry about my weird voice throughout the middle of the video, because my throat's completely blocked with phlegm. I think, of course. So yeah, in the next video we'll be looking at both SpongeBob Comics issue 71 and issue 72. So stay tuned for that. And of course, next week we have another set of new SpongeBob episodes coming on Saturday. So we'll be doing another review video next Sunday. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Keep it right here on Ultimate SpongeBob 101, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye!